Okay, so we have Heisenberg and we have Kick-Ass both taking on Godzilla. I think the world's in safe hands now. Godzilla. So Godzilla is directed by Gareth Edwards. It stars Aaron Taylor Johnson and Bryan Cranston. And it's a new Godzilla movie. You guys know what this is. It's going to be a big monster movie with awesome special effects and, you know, a lot of really cool summer action stuff. So Godzilla starts off and Bryan Cranston's going, dude, the government's hiding something. There's something going on in these mines in Japan or whatever. It turns out, oh hey, look at that. The government actually is hiding something. Flash forward a couple years later and more focuses on Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen, his wife. And then, you know, you have a classic monster movie with Godzilla sneaking up and he's destroying cities. It looks really cool. And the movie overall was pretty sweet. Bryan Cranston is a great actor. We've seen him in Breaking Bad, Argo. He's been in a bunch of other movies. His story is the one that you really connect with the most. You see him at the very beginning of the movie and you're like, oh, okay, I like you, dude. Aaron Taylor Johnson in the movie, he played his part. That being said, I didn't really connect with his character that much. I mean, he's this really like statuesque wooden military type guy, and I think for the type of character that we're going for, he played the part really well. However, I wasn't really able to connect with him as much as I did with like Bryan Cranston's character. And his character is really the focus of this movie, so when you don't really connect with the main character of the movie, there's kind of an issue there. However, you don't go into these types of movies for the humans, you go in for Godzilla, and the Godzilla scenes are pretty awesome. There aren't a lot of them, but when they do happen, they're really cool. A lot of times you'll see like the build up to it, and then you see the end result afterwards, which is kind of a bummer. You miss the actual, you know, Godzilla coming in and wrecking the city. But I think it does pay off at the end, because the end of this movie is just like non-stop action, monsters fighting monsters, just everything is just happening. The beginning of this movie and the ending of this movie are both really exciting. In the middle, it does kind of slow down slightly. Like I said, Godzilla's not in the movie that much, so there is that kind of, you know, you're waiting for Godzilla to appear, but nothing's really happening so far. And one big problem I really did have with this movie was not so much the movie itself, but it was the way that they marketed the movie, because they made it look like Bryan Cranston was going to be the main character. Bryan Cranston is only in like the first half hour of this movie. On the poster, I'm pretty sure they even gave him top billing over Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's really the main character. And so they tease you like that because they know people love Bryan Cranston so much that they'll go to see this movie just for him, which is a real bummer when you're expecting to see him the entire time, but he's only in like a quarter of the movie. So yeah, that was kind of a disappointment. But overall, I pretty much got everything that I wanted in Godzilla. Yeah, it could have been a little bit better, but overall, Bryan Cranston was really good in the movie. Aaron Taylor Johnson was serviceable. The action scenes were really cool. The CGI on Godzilla, that was all amazing. The score was also really good. It's Alexandre Desplat. I'm butchering his name. The same guy who scored Deathly Hallows. There you go. So however you pronounce his name, good job. I'm gonna give Godzilla a B+. It's definitely a movie you can go see in the theaters. In fact, watch it in the theaters. Like, don't watch it on Megashare. Don't even wait for the Blu-ray. I'm sure the Blu-ray will look amazing, but go see it in theaters. That's where it's meant to be seen. So I'm gonna ask you guys, what's your favorite monster movie of all time? Whatever that is, comment down below. And thanks for watching this video. If you guys like this video, you can go to my channel, you can subscribe, and click on more videos.